Ecircuit, and as I always say, it is always a pleasure doing this show with you. And as I always said, as we said before, your pardon, as and the intros that we are going to be having some inspiring guests on the show. We have Angel Shanice, one artist that you need to watch out, a female artist who is coming up very well, and she's right here with me on the studio. Karibu sana.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Nice to see you.
You ready to enjoy?
Of course.
Now tell us, who is this Angel Shanice who is coming up? Kila mahali anatajwa, ako tu kila mahali.
Well, Angel Shanice is a servant of God, a female gospel artist, a minister of the word, and an entertainer at the same time. Well, yes.
And you're looking very lovely.
Thank you. You too.
So, how did you come up with all this together in one package?
In one package, all this. I think music is something I've always wanted to do from way back.
Yeah.
So I just got to a point and I decided, you know what, I think I need to get serious and follow my dreams. And I got to studio, did the song, did the video. Yeah, and here I am.
8 months afterwards.
Yes.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
How has been the music journey?
It's not been easy, but it's also not been so hard because I've had people who've been holding my hand, who've been directing me. So I'm not complaining, but it's not always easy, you know. Yeah.
And you can tell us, who is this person who has been holding your hands all through na amekuelekeza in the right way?
To start with, my spiritual dad, Ken Gomeri. Then I've had Didi Man, who's been writing my music, who's been showing me, you know what, this is what you need to do, and you know, all such things. My mom and my dad, of course. And yes, I fellowship at JCC Parklands. That has also been of great, mom and dad have been of great help to me. So yeah.
So we can say that you're a worshipper there. That's where you started your music journey at.
I didn't start at JCC, but somehow in the middle of the journey, I ended up being there. So yes.
Okay, and so far you've done 2 songs. Maybe you can tell us what has been your inspiration.
When I did Ninue was actually written by Monyahaki. Basically, when we wrote Ninue, we were talking about, you know, I want God to lift me, and that's a message. Everyone wants God to lift them, you know, from one level to the other. So basically, when we were writing that song, it was all about, God, I need you to lift me, Ninue, you know. And about Power was written by Didi Man.
And before we go to Power, maybe you can tell us more about Ninue.
About Ninue.
Because there are 2 songs that have been done in one time.
Yeah.
Maybe you can also talk about it kidogo.
Ninue, yeah. Ninue was, the audio was done by Jackie B. Video was done by Eyeball. Ninue basically talks about God nataka uniinue, you know, nizidi kuona wema wako, and basically it's about trying to show there's no one else who can lift you up. They're just God. So that is what basically Ninue is about. And yeah.
Na nini ilikufanya ukaandika hiyo song ya Ninue? Was it an experience? Una watching people's lives and then you do it? Ama it's something that you think about your life and then you write songs?
I will not take all the credit.
Okay.
Because I sat down with Monyahaki and we wrote the song together. So when we're talking about it wasn't basically for a certain experience, but basically because we are servants of God, and not everyone will inspire you that you need God to move you from one level to the other. So basically the message was, nataka God uniinue. You get? Yeah.
And now about the hit song that has made you travel all through the media across.
Yeah.
What made you write that song?
Power. Power was written by Didi Man, and Power talks about God's love for us. Diane power. I mean, who else is more powerful than God? You know. So Power in talked about grace ya God, as in God is powerful. When you listen to the song, like in the second verse, it talks about I'm trying to tell people, you know what, come join the Jesus team. It's the only place you should be. So yes, that is what Power is about.
And something spectacular about that song, maybe according to you personally?
I think God granted me grace through Power, because Power has made me move from one level to the other. It has connected me with people I did not imagine I could ever meet, you know. So Power I will not call it my breakthrough, because I know a bigger breakthrough is coming, but Power has moved me from one level to the other. Yes.
And maybe, what are you expecting from it? It has hit so far, but maybe you have also more expectations from it. You can tell us.
From Power.
Yeah.
Expectations. I don't know. I'm just telling God. You know what? You let people love this song. You let the media play this song. Just do your will. Yes.
And maybe you can, it's been 8 months and there are people who are watching you and they're like, wow, this girl is shining on. Maybe you can tell us the secret behind that.
Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus is the secret. And fighting your battles on the knees, on your knees, I mean. What I believe in, you may have all connections, you may have all numbers, but if God decides, it's not yet your time, it will never be. You will struggle every day, but if you fight your battles on your knees, if you keep praying and you just trust in God, everything will work out at its time. Yes.
And are you signing into any record label, and what are your plans?
My plans, signing. Let me not talk about that yet, but for some time you will notice I will work with one producer, unless otherwise. But we're not signing yet.
And maybe you can tell us the reason, because there are all advantages of being signed up to any record label, and maybe you can tell us why you're not.
Why I'm not? Because I don't want to limit myself.
Oh, okay.
I am open-minded and I am outgoing, and I'm the type of person who will want to record with this producer, and that not that I want to move to all studios, but I'm open-minded until God tells me, you know what, this is a person you need to work with. Yes.
And maybe you can also say a message in relation to your song. Maybe you want to pass out to that you are passing in your song. Also, yeah, you can.
The message in power.
Yeah.
My message, listen to the second verse. I'm trying to say, guys, join the Jesus team. It's the only place where you'll be happy. It's the only place where you may feel successful and all that, but only in the Jesus team will you get to your dreams. It's the only place where you'll hit your goals. Yes.
I'm going to give you an opportunity to introduce your song.
Okay.
And do it. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, that was a powerful interview from Shanice, and you can get this interview on YouTube and also a repeat of it